So since the introduction of Title Update 17.1 last week, I have received a lot of messages here at the channel in regard to your gameplay, and for a lot of you out there, including myself, the game has really been unplayable in many ways. We're talking about constant lagging in Countdown and in the Summit. We have different missions that are crashing, other bugs as well. So as I do every Monday, I'm going to take a few minutes, go over what's going on in the game now, things we want to see change soon, and more importantly, answer some of the questions you've sent the channel. What's up, my YouTube family? Graybeard with the Gaming Brigade, back with another Division 2 video. And today, my friends, like I said a moment ago, we're just going to take a few minutes and talk about some of the things that are currently happening in the game. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. And we are having a giveaway for a PlayStation 5, but I will save those details until the end of the video. Now, the first thing I'd like to cover are a few things you want to make sure you get done before tomorrow. And as you can see, we do have a few things in the game that are going to be ending. So first of all, we have the Chunks League. We have 17 hours as of my recording this video, 17 hours left to finish that. So if you haven't completed all the different things you need to in order to get, 60 out of 60, make sure you do that. And for any of you that actually jumped into the global event, make sure you spend those stars today, agents, because there are so many times I hear from you when the event ends, you forget to spend your stars and then they're gone. They do not roll over to the next event. So make sure while you have them, you actually buy the caches that you want to buy. Now, when it comes to the apparel event, you can see that we have 2 weeks left, and what's great is that tomorrow we actually get a new manhunt target introduced into the season. And as most of you know, when that takes place, you wind up getting double XP for the first 15 shade levels that you gain, so it is a great time to earn a few keys in a short amount of time. With that stuff out of the way, agents, let's now get into some of the questions you've sent the channel. And the number one question by far, and it was last week as well, is what is going on with the drop rates of the raid exclusives in the Dark Zone? Now you can see here I wound up getting a Pestilence, and to be honest with you, over the last week I've gotten 11. Now the deal is this: when it comes to the Eagle Bearer, the Ravenous, and maybe even the Bighorn, the drop rate happens to be incredibly low, my friends. They did that for a reason. I think it's like 0.25%, something like that. It's going to take you a while to farm. Now look, I've heard from people who have gotten like a few of them and they were lucky they got it like, within the first 2-3 hours of playing. But for many players out there, including myself, it has completely eluded me in over 40 hours of farming. But again, I want to be clear, it is in the game. There is video footage out there of people getting it to drop. Do not believe all of this stuff. You're going to have people saying, oh, it's not in the game and they're just doing it to try to get people in the DZ. My friends, it is there. Just keep farming and hopefully you will pick it up soon. Now, one more thing I want to mention, and I know there are many of you out there who never even attempted the raids, but they have a much higher chance of getting these weapons to drop. And not only that, you're going to meet some great people. There are some amazing communities out there who want to help people get things they haven't gotten as yet. I mean, one example I can give is GC Rock and his Discord community. They do raid runs all the time with different players, with different experience levels, and there are so many other people out there who do that as well. And as always, if you have any that you want to recommend, please leave them in the comment section down below, as the main goal is to help out as many people as we can. Next, my friends, we're going to talk about some of the issues that are going on in the game right now, and to be clear, this is not an exhaustive list. Unfortunately, there are other things the game is dealing with as well, but these are some of the things you brought to my attention. Now, we talked about the whole lagging issue with Countdown and the Summit, and you can see at the bottom it says the only platform that has really been affected has been PC, but that is not the case. It's happening on console as well. Now, for me, it was really bad a few days back. It has gotten better. Let me know what's going on in your gameplay, but again, to be clear, the game is well aware it's happening on all platforms, and hopefully we will see a fix soon. Next, we have a few missions that are not working properly. First of all, the DARPA mission is locked after completing the Pentagon mission. Hopefully that is going to be fixed with Title Update 17.2, but we do not know when that is going to take place, and that holds true for Manning National Zoo as well. And as you can see, you are unable to board the monorail and finish the mission on challenging difficulty. Now, the workaround is to choose another difficulty option if possible, and the team is continuing to work on the resolution. And as always, once I have any more information in regard to this, I will definitely pass it along. Now, another issue we are having in the game has to do with the NinjaBike messenger bag, and this thing has been bugged since it was implemented with Title Update 17, Season 11, whatever you want to call it. Now, the thing is this: when it comes to putting together any build with this bag, What I recommend doing is this, and this is something I've talked about in any of the builds that I have the NinjaBike equipped. That is the last piece of gear that I put on a build. So I will get the weapons ready, I'll get everything else good to go, and then the last thing I equip is the NinjaBike. That way you should avoid any of these issues. Now the game does give us a workaround as well. They say switching to and from another loadout resets the first bonus that was stuck and enables all bonuses. Now for some of you out there that does work, I've heard some of you saying it doesn't. So again, my friends, just keep track of your builds and make sure everything that should be active is working properly. Unfortunately, another issue we're having with the bag is the fact that when you have it equipped and you go to check your stats, the stat tab will go blank. Now the workaround I've discovered is just log out, log back in, and then everything should work fine. They have not given us a workaround as yet, and once again it is planned for 17.2, and hopefully that does happen then. Now I know this next one is driving a lot of you crazy because of the grind it took to actually be able to get to the point where you could craft the Regulus exotic pistol, which is still a raid exclusive, and unfortunately there's something going on in the game. It's been there for a while and you cannot craft the thing, which is a total pain in the ass. Now once again, unfortunately, we do not have an update as yet on when we can expect a fix. We just know that the game is aware that it's happening. The last update was on March 6th, and that also holds true for the fact that players are unable to share gear or skill mods. Once again, that was updated 2 weeks ago. We do not have any other information. I sincerely hope they update this card soon, and like I said before, once I have any info, I'll pass it along. With all that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. However, as always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel, and remind you, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know and I will get back to you as quick as I can. And when it comes to my opinion on what's really going on in the game right now, for me, the most frustrating part is that it seems that every time we get a new title update, something new is broken, or something that should have been fixed a while back still hasn't been dealt with. And keep in mind as I say that, I rarely have issues that happen in my gameplay at all. I play an Xbox Series X. My gameplay is 90% of the time totally fine. There's no issues whatsoever. But I know a lot of people are affected in the community, and that's something I hope changes very soon, my friends. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and most of you know this by now, but we are currently having a giveaway at the channel for a PlayStation 5. All you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced May 4th of this year. On that note, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out, but like I said at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Landmark has been cleared. High threat enemy patrol detected. Contaminated gear detected.